We all know why we're here, and that's to discuss how the FIA is ruining Formula One's reputation and what can be done to make racing a whole lot better than it currently is. Let's face the problem. Formula One's governing body, the Federation Internationale de l'Automobile, FIA for short, is making some decisions that are making racing today a lot worse than it used to be. Hardcore F1 fans know that the Federation had made some controversial claims over the year that affected the results of several races, like in Canada 2019, when Sebastian Vettel was given a 5-second time penalty for involuntarily cutting the first chicane and ending up almost squeezing Hamilton into the wall. But what happened during this recent Grand Prix is on another level. First, it would be best to explain how the FIA has changed over the years. After Abu Dhabi 2021, which we can all agree is the most controversial race ever, the FIA decided on some changes in its internal structures. The members first agreed on standing down Michael Massey from the role of race director. They hired 2 new race directors that would work together to guarantee better management of race weekends because, as there are 2 people, the possibility of them both being impartial is drastically lowered from what we've seen in the past. The new race directors are Niels WITTICH, who in the past worked as a race director in DTM, a German touring championship, and Eduardo Freitas, who also held the role of race director for the World Endurance Championship, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and so on. Together with 4 stewards, these 2 have the combined objective of making races fair for the drivers and making real-time decisions about the race while it's still happening. If the FIA changed some of its internal regulations, why are we talking this much about race control? The truth is that it's become even worse since Michael Massey was forced to leave. The first controversial case this season was surely the Monaco Grand Prix, when there was some rain during the starting procedure. The race start was delayed over and over again because race control made full wet tyres mandatory even though the track was barely wet. Then, during the Italian Grand Prix, it happened again. Due to miscommunication between FIA members, when Daniel Ricciardo parked his McLaren at the side of the track because of an engine failure, it took the Federation almost 2 laps before they made the safety car come out in front of the leader, meaning the drivers had almost no time to line up behind the safety car, meaning the race had to end in full course yellow. So that was again disappointing for fans. From then on, every race has had some problems, with the Singapore Grand Prix seeing Sergio Perez not follow safety car procedures, not once, but twice, and being given only a 5-second time penalty. At the Japanese Grand Prix, when Charles Leclerc was given the same penalty for partially cutting the last chicane of the circuit, then coming back on track, which by the way didn't lead to any advantage being gained by the Ferrari driver. During these rounds, many F1 fans have probably questioned themselves about why the situation with race control is so bad. Frankly, they're kind of right to ask these things. Even though the FIA hired 2 new race directors, the fact that stewards change every race makes decisions inconsistent, and every incident is not judged like the ones before it. Especially because of this new budget cap drama, the FIA is losing credibility incredibly fast. Even though Formula One is currently receiving a lot of attention and new fans, following a season with one of the best championship fights ever in this sport, the FIA should not forget that it's, at the end of the day, a sport and a competitive one, where millions of dollars are spent every year. So they need to get the management sorted out quickly, since this new rush of fans won't last long if races are being decided after the checkered flag in the stewards room. What is best right now for the championship is some consistency, and that has been lacking this season. Nothing more. What do you think? Should the FIA go back to a 1 race director policy? Or should the sport trust the 2 rookies more? Let us know with a comment below. And if you find the secret word in the video, comment the secret word, one thing you like about the video in the comment section, and subscribe for a chance to win. One lucky person to do this will win a free gift by us from the Fanatics F1 store. They have released a unique champion range on the F1 store. A link will be in the description. Good luck!